In the Pacific War, victory was measured in islands. Each island captured was a stepping stone on the long road to Tokyo. But an island was useless without an airfield, a port, a road, and that's where a new kind of American warrior came in. They were not infantry. They were carpenters, electricians, mechanics, and steelworkers. They were the U.S. Navy's construction battalions, the Seabees. Their motto was, "Can do." Their job was to build the bases that would win the war, often with a rifle in one hand and a hammer in the other. This is a letter from one of them, a young man who traded the skyline of New York for the jungles of the Solomon Islands.
The 12th of October, 1943. Somewhere in the Solomon Islands. Dear Dad, I hope this letter finds you well and that the work on the new Brooklyn Bridge extension is going smoothly. I bet the boys on the crew are complaining about the cold wind coming off the East River. You can tell them for me. I'd trade them in a heartbeat. The only breeze we get here is about 100 degrees and thick enough to drink. And instead of taxi horns, the loudest noise is the parrots or the occasional sniper round whistling past your ear. This place is nothing like the blueprints you and I are used to. Our job site is an entire island. When we landed here 3 weeks ago, it was a stinking, malarial swamp. A jungle so thick you couldn't see the sky. The Marines had just cleared out the main Japanese force, but there are still holdouts in the hills. Ghosts with rifles. Our job was to build a fully operational bomber airfield. In 30 days, when the lieutenant told us the timeline, we all just laughed. Back home, a job like that would take a year, a mountain of paperwork, and a dozen union disputes. Here, the only permit you need is a loaded M1 Garand. The first week was pure chaos. We worked 18-hour days, living off coffee and stubbornness. The bulldozers, our big yellow monsters, went in first. I wish you could see it, Dad. Men who a year ago were building suburban homes are now driving these beasts, leveling a jungle that has stood for 1,000 years. It's a symphony of destruction and creation. The roar of the engines, the crash of ancient trees falling, the shouts of men. All the while, you're sweating, swatting away insects the size of small birds and keeping one eye on the tree line. Because sometimes, the trees shoot back. It's a hell of a way to pour a foundation. Our motto is, "Can do," but the unofficial one is, "Find a way," or "Make one." Nothing works like it's supposed to. Equipment breaks down constantly. The humidity and the salt air rust everything. But these guys, they are geniuses. The other day, the generator for the floodlights died. We couldn't work at night, and we were falling behind schedule. Parts were weeks away. So a fella from Oklahoma, a mechanic named Smitty, he takes a look at a wrecked Japanese Zero fighter plane we had dragged off the old landing strip. An hour later, he had rewired its generator and hooked it up to our lights. We were back in business, paving a runway for American bombers, powered by a Japanese heart. You can't make this stuff up. It's not all construction, though. 2 nights ago, we got a visit. A Japanese patrol tried to infiltrate our camp to sabotage the fuel depot. We dropped our tools and picked up our rifles. It was a short, nasty fight in the dark. It's a strange feeling, Dad, to go from calculating the load-bearing capacity of a steel beam 1 minute to firing at shadows in the jungle the next. They say we're builders, not fighters. But out here, you have to be both. You have to be willing to build a hospital and then defend it with your life. The runway is almost finished now. It's a beautiful thing. A long, perfect scar of civilization cut into the heart of this savage island. In a few days, the B-25 Second will be landing here, and this island will become another nail in the coffin of the Japanese Empire. It's a good feeling. It's not like building a skyscraper, where you can stand back and see it touch the clouds. But you know that what you've built here, with your own sweat and blood, is helping to win this damn war. It's the most important thing I'll ever build. Tell the boys on the crew I said hello, and tell them to appreciate that cold New York wind for me. Your loving son, Charlie.
The Seabees would build over 400 bases in the Pacific Theater. often under extreme conditions and enemy fire. Their speed and ingenuity became legendary. They built the roads, the ports, and the airfields that allowed the Allied forces to push across the Pacific, island by island. The letter from men like Charlie is a testament to their unique brand of courage. They were the tough, resourceful, unsung heroes who proved that a bulldozer could be as powerful a weapon as a tank, and that the foundation for victory is laid not just with courage, but with grit, sweat, and an unshakable can-do spirit.